G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we visit a awesome little camel farm. We go on a Leyland Brothers inspired hike up a mountain that's been burning for several thousand years, and then we finish up on a hike where I really wish I could have called in sick. So don't forget to sit back, relax, like, subscribe, and enjoy this adventure.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We've got dogs making noise. But we're going to start this one here at the Denman Camel Farm tours. As you would have seen coming in, there's a big paddock of camels. They've got everything here. It's a bit of a dairy.
Yeah.
So camel's milk and...
This dog is just saying hi.
This is this dog. But yeah, so we're going to start this one here. We'll give you a look around and then we'll keep heading north. Yeah, righto. And then, yeah, we'll keep heading north and see what we can see. But enjoy.
Yeah. What is that?
This tastes like really strong milk.
It's really strong milk, isn't it? Yeah.
It's good for you,
I
though.
should have it.
Yeah.
The one thing,
So much more flavour.
the funny bit is,
That is awesome. Who would have thought?
So in this area here, this is all freeze-dried lollies and soaps and the fat out of the camel's hump, which is like lard, you can fry it and everything. But the freeze-dried lollies are incredible. They do freeze-dried Skittles and it's like eating a biscuit. It goes crumbly because it takes all the moisture out of it. But we've got some clouds and he's going to get some freeze-dried red skins and he's getting the soap and
Yeah.
the milk's amazing.
Absolutely.
So flavoursome and rich. It's incredible.
I can't even begin to describe what it's like because it's like nothing else.
It is
I've
so
ever
strong
had.
and flavoursome, like what you'd imagine milk should be. Well, definitely, if you're coming through, yeah. We'll talk about it more when we get outside, but the freeze-dried lollies are something extraordinary.
Actually called Hunter Valley Camels.
Hunter Valley Camels.
Hunter Valley Camels. So I'll put the details in the phone.
Yeah. Alright, so we're just about to leave. Emma's just paying now because the AirPods was down. But what do we buy? Mum got a soap. We got Redskins. ice cream
and
and
ice
clouds, and it's all freeze dried.
I want to try it now.
Yeah, that's the way to get home.
Yeah, it was.
But this is what I love, that one of the camels actually free roams around here. It is an amazing place. I think it's $25 each for adults, and that's a full farm tour on the UTV, and then you go into the dairy where they do all the milk and everything.
Yeah, it was terrible, but he's had a great time here this morning.
One of the insane things that he was actually saying is Camel's wee is what, $200 a litre.
Yeah.
Because they use it in makeups and
Makeup,
shampoo and beauty products and everything. $200 a litre for camel urine. Absolutely, and the milk's like $20 a litre. It was amazing, but the milk has so much good stuff in it. It's fat free, it's lactose free. It helps with diabetes. There's a buttload of stuff. Like, Google it if you're interested. But anyway, I'll stop yabbering. We'll go back to the van and try some stuff. Let's see what it tastes like. All right, so we're back at the caravan. We ended up staying at the Showgrounds.
Yeah, Muscle Showgrounds.
There's no free camp here, was there? No.
No, I don't think so.
And it's just really convenient. Like, the Coles and Aldi is right there. Super Cheap is in walking distance across the road. Like,
the Macca's is on the other corner. It's just...
So 20 unpowered, 25 powered.
Yeah.
We just went powered because you got water hook up.
Yeah, it was just... For the extra $5 a night, we just didn't see the point.
But
too much.
This is what we just brought. So Em got a soap. What soap is it?
It's Chanel No. 5, made
Chanel
of camel
No.
milk.
5 soap.
It smells amazing. Like, my hands still smell like it. Freeze-dried ice cream.
So freeze-dried ice cream.
Clouds.
Freeze-dried clouds. And freeze-dried redskins.
Yeah.
So we'll have a quick taste of them before we head off, because I can't wait. But like I said, so Josh was our tour guide. So you have to ring ahead and make a booking.
Yes, bookings
But
are
he was a
essential.
wealth of knowledge. Sort of knew everything we had to ask.
How cute are these?
What's this one?
This is the ice cream.
So the little ice cream sandwiches.
I'm nervous.
That is so weird. Wow.
Oh wow, it's so hard.
So this was once like a Maxi Bon. Actual ice cream.
How yum is that?
Mm.
I'm confused. It's like
That freeze-dried.
flavored biscuit.
So it's like a biscuit now, but it was ice cream.
I'm so confused.
So if you don't know what freeze drying is, Google it. It basically pulls all the moisture, everything out of it. It turns into a product that'll basically last forever. Well, it won't in our house. What's this one?
Freeze-dried cloud. I love the flavour of that ice cream.
That
in
ice
your
cream
mouth.
is amazing. Oh wow, they're rock hard.
These are strawberry. Oh, goodness me.
That is awesome.
Oh, wow.
So everything basically gets that crumbly texture like a biscuit. There's some stuff's harder than others, but the flavour tastes like the lolly. But the biscuit texture.
They are so moreish, right? Oh my god.
So if you had a bowl of those on the table, they're red skins.
So the wrapper is still half on it. They've exploded out of the wrappers. I think I'll just take a bite, if that's right, because that's a lot of...
Wow!
We'll share one.
So look at the texture of that.
There's not many of them in your bag for...
So it literally turns to like honeycomb.
Oh, you're dropping it all on the ground.
Literally like honeycomb.
It tastes like a red skin.
Right, yeah, it tastes like a red skin. Look at that. Unreal. Anyway, we're gonna finish eating.
Eat more ice cream.
And we got a huge day today. We're actually going 12 kilometres
Yeah.
to Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
We're just gonna do some laundry and that sort of stuff. If there's nothing there, we won't show you anything, but we'll see how we go. All right, so we didn't end up going to Aberdeen.
No.
We pulled up there, but it was literally, I wouldn't even call it like a rest area.
No.
It's just like a gravel thing literally on the side of the road, and if we had a camp, it would have been taking up quite a bit of room from people.
To be able to turn around.
Yeah, so we headed on to Scone, which was another
14
14 Ks. But we pull up here at the Sporties Golf Clubby thing.
Yeah,
They've got
so
this
it's out the back
awesome
of the
little
golf club.
area here. I'll give you a look, it's pretty big. It's all grass too, which is awesome. So it's this whole area here. But they do breakfast and dinner at the clubhouse, and there's toilets there during clubhouse hours. But I'm just having a look at things to do.
Yeah, so we'll work out what
we're
there
doing.
is to do here, and
Apparently it's an aeroplane museum, so that'd be pretty cool.
so we'll just see if it's
We'll
like
see if
a
that's
decent museum or it's
something
like
worth doing.
2 planes.
And maybe find a bakery.
Yeah, apparently there is a decent cafe basket of scones.
Bucket
Of scones or something.
butt cones, whatever.
Something. I'll have to
Something
Google
a
it to
little
get the correct name.
Yeah, I
but
figure we've got to get scones in scone.
you have to, right?
Have to. And have to get a pie.
Yeah, we'll have to find somewhere to grab a pie because it's been a few days
Yeah.
since you've had a pie.
So we'll note out this and we'll see where we end up and what we end up doing, but if it's any good, you'll be there. So see you soon. Alright, so we woke up this morning and it's -5. Not it feels like, actually -5. So it's basically the same temps as we had up in Gyra. Look at the frost. That looks beautiful, no matter who you are, that looks nice. You got a nice big thick layer of frost on the car, all on the doors, on the wheels. The tray's just white. Everything. But I love that, that looks amazing. But anyway, it's like I said, -5. So I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna get up, have a hot shower, but the water's frozen in the hot water system, so that's out of the question. And the water coming out of the taps is like icy, so no morning shower. But I'm gonna go back inside where the diesel heater's on, pump it away, and maybe have some brekkie, and then I think we're going out to do some laundry. But I just want to show you that because that looks unreal. I love it. Anyway. Alright. Nah, be right. So we just pulled up. Yep, that's shut. So we just pulled up here at
It's locked.
Wingham or Wingham.
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 Wingham. I don't know.
Wingham. It's a place that we actually seen on a video from the Leyland brothers.
From the Leylands, from like the early 90s, I think it was.
I think it was way earlier than that.
The 80s. It was
I
from
don't
a while
know.
ago.
Either way, it was a Leyland brothers video. I don't know. We haven't actually seen anyone else go here.
No.
There could be a reason for that. I don't know.
We
We'll see.
wanted to come and check it out since
Yeah.
we saw their video, so
So we're currently
made it.
we're at Burning Mountain,
yes.
which we'll go into more when
When
we get up there.
get up there.
But it's basically a coal fire, I think like 300 meters below the mountain.
Yep.
And the mountain is burning away, literally burning away.
We'll double check all the specs anyway.
Yeah,
and
it's
let
been
you
over
guys
thousands
know.
of years. So, but from what we've seen in their video, the ground is literally like ash, and it's hot. Like you can see the
can
heat waves coming off
see-
the ground.
You know, the heat out of your bonnet.
Yeah, it
and
looks
stuff,
amazing. So
Anyway,
we're gonna pull up here.
something different and something that will
Not many
eventually...
other people have shown, and I really
Yeah.
want to see it.
And it'll be something that, like we were talking about with Isabel the other day, something that will eventually not be
Be gone,
around when it's
yeah.
finished burning out, however long that takes.
Yeah.
There'll be nothing left to burn, and it'll just be ground.
So basically, you can camp here. We're gonna have a look at the campground. We've only gone 25 k's. So another big day, guys. Huge day. But if the campground's good, we're just gonna stay here anyway. Because as you can see, today's shit weather.
It's a bit crappy.
Tomorrow's meant to be sunny, so we might go for a walk. It's a 4-kilometre round trip walk.
Yes.
So we'll go up today and have a look with the shitty weather. And if it looks like it would be better with sun, we'll go up again
We'll go up
tomorrow
again.
and have another look. But we're going to have a look at the campground.
Yep, see what we're doing.
Might throw some shoes on and go for a walk. Alright, so shoes are on. We've got our backpack, got some water this time. I actually got a bit prepared. And we're about to go on the walk. Like I said, it's 4K round trip. Apparently there's some steep sections, but look at this already.
It's not my fault.
Bloody birds. About to leave and all the birds flew in, so now we have to feed the bloody birds before we can go. So I'm feeding my face at the same time. Right, we're gonna have a look at this walk.
Morning tea time for everyone.
Yeah, right. Right, so this area here and where we are over there I think is the camping area, but there is pretty well nowhere level, and I mean like really unlevel to the extent ramps, situation, everything, nothing really levels you up.
G'day.
G'day.
Yeah, ramps
So,
made it worse.
Yeah, we don't know whether we're going to camp here, but we're definitely doing the walk, and I want to camp here because tomorrow's sunny. So we might just sleep sitting up.
Worst case scenario, we come walk down here, but it'd be very close.
Yeah, very close to that van there behind us. Here's a board.
That's about the country.
Oh yeah, welcome to the whatever.
Apparently there's, we didn't do any Googling, because apparently there's information boards all the way along. So we'll see what they say and let yous know. Alright, so this first information board has actually got a bit of info on it.
Sorry.
Alright, so you can talk because she can read it.
Sure. So it's a naturally burning coal seam, burning a current about approximately 30 metres below the surface, below ground. It's moving in a southerly direction at just over 1 metre per year.
So it's actually quite a bit, considering it's been burning, I'm pretty sure, wait till we get to the board, but it's like 6,000 years or 3,000 years or something.
Yeah.
But, so it's covered a bit of distance.
Yeah.
Alright, so standing at this part of the...
Wasn't me.
It's like a rocking chair. At the top, we're basically right at it.
Half of us are actually on the ground.
I'm just getting some footage now.
Footage and photos.
Photos, and then we'll finish the walk. But I'll get it to overlap the footage here. And you can see the smoke coming out of the ground. And you can just smell that sulphur burning smell. It's quite strong.
Really nice smelling.
And Isa loves the smell, but I hate it. If you've been through Mount Isa, you know the smell straight away. So this is it all here. I know, right? It's so strong, like you can smell that burning. Wow, it goes on up that way, does it?
Yeah. You can just see it.
What?
The like stuff.
Well, you can feel the heat. You can, standing here, you can feel the heat. Not like hot, just like a mild wafting heat, as if you had like a heater on in your house. So I can hear crackling.
Yeah, literally that pile of rocks right there, like 2 meters away.
You can
from
hear
us.
crackling like hot rocks, like you're, you know, having a fire.
You can see like smoke coming out.
That's unbelievable. I definitely
think this was worth it.
Yeah.
Rain, hail or shine,
Yeah,
I think you
I
should come
definitely
up there and have a
recommend
look at this.
coming up for a walk if you get on the New England Highway down this end. You know, it's a 2 kilometre walk up, but the best part about this walk is the hard part is on the way there. So you're not finishing on the hard part, you're finishing on the downhill.
Ish. We went down a massive jump.
Oh, I need one though.
2.
But we're gonna take some photos and take it in. Maybe go back to that picnic table and have some morning tea.
The rickety one.
The rickety table,
If
that's
we
what it's
all
called.
sit if we even out our
Yeah, it'd be
sand,
like a sort of seesaw. But anyway, we'll go have something to eat and then go down and see if we're camping and where we can camp on some level ground.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you don't find 'cause you got me. like your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without you.
All right, so we've moved on from Burning Mountain, and we've pulled up at, what's the town?
Here we go. Murrurundi.
Murrurundi. It's only like 20 k's away from the Burning Mountain campground. But we've just left the van at the van park here. There is a free camp behind the pub, but it's chockers.
Yeah. And it's a small space.
Yeah, it only fits like 4 vans. But as for the town, it looks amazing. We were just gonna sort of drop the van off somewhere and go and do a heap of the little things. Ambulance. But I think we might end up staying the night because
they're just here ready for me.
Yeah. But we're gonna stay the night because there's, within like 30k, there's some old ruins, an old town, some old caves, the Timor Caves. We've got an old bridge. We've got this lookout.
And just within town itself, there's a lot of like old historical.
The buildings are
National
just
Trust
beautiful. Like, we'll
buildings,
drive down Main Street and just take a bit of video because it just looks like you've stepped back in time. But this is the Eye of the Needle track hike.
Yep. Yep.
It's just a 2 kilometre loop track, so it's not big.
No,
But we'll set off and have a squiz at this, and then we'll go look at an old suspension bridge. And like I said, there's quite a bit we're going to get through in this town.
Yep.
And a bakery.
Hopefully.
The bakery is supposed to be really good.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a look at that last night. Hey, some
Some reviews. But it is cold, like the whole way in the golf course. The golf course looks amazing. I wish the camera would pick it up because it just, instead of being green or dirt, it's white. Like the whole golf course is just white with frost, and like there's such a thick frost this morning.
And it already looks beautiful, all these big rocks around.
Very, very nice spot. But we'll get off on this walk.
Yep.
Looks like you're freezing.
How we go. I'm a little bit.
Well, yeah, go and have a look. So at the bottom it says, what does it say? Moderate fitness level.
Yeah.
Which is probably pretty accurate. Like fitness isn't a big thing, but it's more agility. So
insane.
That's where we had to just come up then. There's sort of a lot of rock faces where they've just got like a mattock and cut little tiny steps. And because of the moss in here, they're really slippery. But it's just something to be aware of. Like it's not an easy walk that's just graded with steps and that sort of stuff. It is a lot of sort of rock climbing.
And his abilities are better than the rest of us.
At least I'm not on my bike.
I bet that looks really glamorous too. Alright.
So I just said to Em when we were down there, it's like, and she sits there and wonders why people don't do the stuff that we do. So when we put out a lot of videos and go to a lot of places and do a lot of these things, we wonder why no one else, like other vloggers and travellers, have this stuff in their videos.
We're realising right now why that is.
But it's what they miss out on. So yes, it's a pain in the ass walk and whatever, but
geez,
it's the view at the top will be amazing, I hope.
Hopefully.
It's one of those things that we'll talk about for a long time, right? Remember that ridiculous walk we
Yeah.
did?
It's kind of like the waterfall walk at Glen Ray.
At Glen Ray. We're going to
Like
talk about that for a long time.
It's a shit walk, but it's well worth it.
Yeah.
So this is the part that gives it the name Eye of the Needle, because you're threading your way
Through it.
through.
Gets pretty narrow apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that for a view. Who's down there, guys?
Hey.
I said, who's down there?
Only turn the camera off. I don't want to see your comments.
And then we go this way. This is so confining.
This is so uncomfortable.
Look at that.
Get up here.
Sorry, that was a
Oh, I didn't know you were recording.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm going to stop recording for a sec so I'll give Emma a hand. And then we'll just finish this last bit. So that crevice,
Oh my god.
is where we just come up.
And which is where we're not getting down.
Yeah, we'll get down there. You can just sit on your bum. Em was peeking a little bit.
It was so uncomfortable being that squash. I hated it.
It's really squashy and some of the steps are big. There's hardly enough room to put your foot down. Like, holy.
But well, I guess it's one of the beauties of not being able to see, you just go, right? But there's a sign here saying 300 metres to the lookout.
Yeah. It's just
So-
a piece of wood in the tree.
Basically that there's just over halfway.
Yep.
So we'll head on to the lookout and give you a look when we get there. Well, we've just reached the lookout, which is on the top of a rock cliff.
Very careful near the edge.
There's no fences or railings or any of that sort of stuff. So we'll just get out of here.
Yep, that'll do.
Wow. All right, time for a bit of pan around. Like that there is one hell of a view. But I guess we'll tackle the down. I won't film none of that because it's going to be hard enough to walk it, let alone film it. And yeah, it's not going to be graceful at all. We'll head back down and head to a suspension bridge. Alright, so literally on the way in to the Thread the Needle hike is you go past the suspension bridge that we filmed just then.
Just watch out for the mud there, alright?
Yeah, so it is, this one here was made in, what was it, 1927?
1927.
1927 this one was made.
Third bridge.
So this was the third attempt of it. But the original one was made in 1863.
63, good memory.
But it was actually wide enough that the horses and carts could go across this because this creek has always got water in it.
Yeah.
And it often got too deep for the horses and carts to go across, so it was wide enough for horse and cart. But the problem being is this creek is always in flood and it kept getting washed away. Look how slow she's walking, guys.
I don't like it.
You're moving
She
it.
can tell it's suspension bit, like it's got, I don't even see,
Stop it.
you see the movement in it.
It's got a lot of movement and it spans for so long.
But it is a really nice little creek too, like just down here. It is beautiful. But yeah, nice old suspension bridge. Goes to show how things were made, like 1926. And it's 27, and it's still well and truly usable. Would have been awesome to see the original one that was wide enough for horse and cart and everything. So we're at the bakery. What was it called? Life of Pie Bakery. And looked at the reviews and people said like the best sausage roll of their life. The pies were amazing. So, well, you know, we have to go. And it's a bakery.
Now we've just got to wait for
Now
the
we've got to
traffic.
cross the road. But that's where we're going. All right, so bakery done. So we're quite often say that some bakeries you can tell where they specialise in their savouries or their sweets. That one was definitely their sweets. They haven't got their vanilla slice, and I won't even say the word that she said. I got a piece of carrot cake and it was really good as well.
Yeah.
The pies, like the savoury side, it was good. Like definitely, I'd get another one. But it was just sort of lacking in the. I got the Diane pie, and it was lacking a little bit in the advertised flavour. Other than that, the meat was good. The pastry was a bit too thick, I feel. But I'd definitely get another one.
My pie was the polar opposite. It had too much flavour.
It had,
like,
yeah,
way
I've got
too
the
much
pepper steak, and it was just too much pepper. Like you couldn't taste beef, you couldn't taste pastry, you couldn't taste anything but pepper.
But the sweets, I would definitely grab sweets.
But I'd definitely get a pie as well. Like their pies are great.
Nothing wrong with them at all.
Sausage roll was just like a normal sausage roll. I wouldn't turn my nose up at it. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was definitely good. Some of these old buildings, like that one just back there, are just amazing. See, get out of the car and walk the street. So we've just pulled up at the Timor, well, maybe the Timor Caves. Yeah, we sort of lost faith a little bit because there's signs the whole way here saying Timor Caves this way, Timor Caves this way along the highway. Once you get in here, there's nothing left. There's this sign on this tree.
And Google, if you follow your Google Maps, it tries to take you into someone's property.
Yeah, Google Maps sent us another probably 2K up that way to someone's driveway.
Someone's driveway. It's a padlocked shut gate.
And there's no real signage saying the caves are this way, the walking track, rah rah. It's just we've found this issue a lot on the New England tablelands, where signage is just lacking big time with information. Yeah. So basically, Em's found it looks like a walk track over there. So we're just gonna go for a walk for maybe 5 minutes and see
if it looks like
where it ends up. It's not supposed to be far from the campground, and this does look like a campground. So
this definitely looks like a campground, right?
But there's also another campground, you know,
further up the road,
500 meters, a kilometer that way. That looks like a campground as well. So we'll wing it. We'll see. If we find it, this will be in the video. If not, it won't make it. All right. So we found the cave, main cave.
Oh, yeah.
So the car's just there. You walk about 100 meters up the track, cross the creek, and you can see this dirt track here. Yeah. Where people walk. It's friggin' steep. And I'll just take you up to the cave. I don't know, you might like it, but
careful.
It's really slippy. Another car just pulled up now, so.
Yeah, they're walking this way.
So you take that back to Mum. Give Mum a look at the photo.
I hate it.
So it's just here. There's the cave. There are reviews where people have taken flashlights and gone in. Apparently they go on and on and on for ages. There's 3 of them along here.
Yeah, apparently there's another one like a bit further of a scramble up the hill.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think it's worth it.
But for the fact, like I like caves and all, but I like this part of it. I don't see the point in scurrying around somewhere dark that you can't actually see. Because you can't see anything in there anyway.
It's creepy.
Oop, oop, oop. But yeah, people say they go on for ages in there because you can just crawl around in there and take your light. But we're going to try and get back down without sliding down like a slippery dip into the creek. And then see what's next. Not the second time for today. Am's been sliding on her bum.
But now I've got a wet muddy bum.
That's why I didn't put my bum on the ground.
It is a bloody steep climb up there.
I think this is steeper than anything we did this morning.
Yeah, sort of walking and down it, my ankles were near on straight, like I was, you know, ballerina style walking down. All right, so we're back to the car, and we actually just got chatting to, was he Black Llama on YouTube?
Black Llama on YouTube.
I think he does a lot of four-wheel driving
drive,
and bit of work on his
camping,
car, camp and that sort of
bit of
stuff. So if you
everything.
want, go check him out. He was an awesome guy. But he gave us heaps of cave maps and info on this area.
Apparently there's more than 3.
Yeah,
caves
there is
here.
a
Like,
buttload of caves all through here. Even
on that mountain right
on that
there.
mountain there's caves, and he was showing us some of the photos of the size of inside them. We're showing them.
Oh my god, it's just like all big things, like things hanging hanging down from the top of the
I don't
cave.
even know how to
like,
translate that. But there's a lot of crawling and
Oh, they brought a caravan in here.
crawling and climbing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Which Em's not up for, Israel's not up for. We don't even have a good torch.
We have
excuse
a
me,
phone
we have
torch.
great
That's
Um,
literally all
But
we
I
got
strongly
with us.
urge you, like if you're into this cave stuff, like he's scoping this out to try and bring scouts out here.
Absolutely.
If you're into your cave climbing or a little bit agile and you want to do
Yeah.
this stuff, make sure you're along here. Has he got where you got the maps from?
No,
Looks like a
But-
website that's been printed.
it's something with a bat logo. Oh, Sydney. Oh god. Speleological Society operation.
Maybe just put it.
Okay, I'll get Em to put across the bottom where it
Yeah,
looks like he's got it from.
Put your picture of this front cover of where
Because,
he's possibly
and we
got
might
it
just
all
put up a
from.
screenshot of the cave maps.
Yeah, okay.
That way,
there's
if you
heaps
do
of
come here, you
cave
can get an
maps.
idea of where all the caves are. But there's heaps, and some
Yeah.
of them look huge.
Some of them as big as that tree, and there's all the bits of rock hanging down
Hanging
above
down.
the photos
Like
that
in
he was
movies.
showing. Exactly like in movies. I don't know. Maybe check out his.
Yeah, check out
YouTube.
his YouTube. You might have some
We've
stuff on there.
no internet here to
Yeah, I can't check
see
it.
whether maybe because I did see him like he had videos on his phone of in the
Yeah,
caves and
so he
everything
might have
as
some
well,
videos on
so
there if you're interested.
maybe, but maybe I don't know. Even hit him up if you want to find out more
Yeah,
information
yeah.
about
If
the
you
caves.
actually, that's even better than asking us. Yeah, if you
Ask-
want, if you come here and you want to know
don't
more
ask
info about
us.
the caves, just go straight to
maybe
him.
just go to Black Llama. He was telling us.
He
about
was so informative.
all these caves. He knew everything about this whole area. So
But while we're here, we we haven't gone far in this video. What have we gone? 40 k's? No, 80 k's. We've gone 80 k's in this
Yeah.
whole video, but we've done a lot more than we were intending. I thought we would have gone a lot further, but I don't want to bore you guys with the 40, 50, 60-minute videos and that sort of stuff. So what
Yeah.
we'll do is we'll
So
end
we'll
this
keep
one
it
here, and then we'll pick it up when we head on.
next adventure.
Next adventure somewhere. God knows where it's going to be. But everything with us is unknown, and like this place, we weren't even stopping here. We were going to pull up and look at a suspension bridge
Believe it or not, yes, Morundi, we were going to do the free camp at the back of the pub for one night if we were lucky.
and
if
go
not,
to the
we were
suspension
just
bridge.
going to look at the
That was
suspension
it.
bridge and
then
keep going.
by pulling up and Googling and finding all this stuff out is when you find this stuff and walking the streets and talking to locals.
Yeah.
But we're going to end this video here. So don't forget to like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, leave any comments, messages, do all that good stuff. And if you want a sticker, make sure you let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll see you somewhere on the New England or West.
Somewhere in Australia.
See you next week.